hallway like this can only mean one thing. Vegas.
I'm Phil Gaimon. I was a pro cyclist for 10 years, racing all over the world. Now I'm retired, but I'm not done suffering on my bike, climbing mountains as fast as I can, and going on crazy adventures. I couldn't be the best at racing, and I'm definitely the worst at retiring. Welcome to Worst Retirement Ever.
All work and no KOMs makes Phil a dull boy.
I really want to make this a Strava segment, but I don't think that'd be nice to the hotel. I don't think they'd appreciate that.
Now, when you think Vegas, I know your first thought is probably not bike riding, but I'm here to show you that the bike riding is actually pretty awesome. I'm here for Le Top by Tour de France. This is a kind of nationwide event series, well, worldwide really. They have a Vegas edition, and they kindly invited me here to check it out. Now, I did a video in Vegas a few years ago. The climb I did that time was Mount Charleston, an epic one up to actually a ski area out of town. When I did that, the comments I kept getting were now set at time on Red Rocks Canyon, which I didn't know about, and I decided to take care of that on this trip. Latop generously offered to send someone out and help me film the more common coveted Strava segment closer to town. The little recon, the climb is an average of 4%, so not super steep, and I will say kind of wind dependent. The wind today, it's a strong wind, it's hard to tell exactly, but we'll find out real quick if it's favorable or not. Starting to see why they call it Red Rocks. There's no shooting, that's always nice. So the event will have a closed course through Red Rocks Canyon. I will not have that, I'll be on my own today, but I wanted to film it before the event started. All right, let's do it. So for the camera setup today, we have the usual GoPro and the Seasucker setup for all my data. We also have, well, I thought he said his name was Guillaume, and he was wearing a decathlon jacket, so I decided to try and seem classy and ask what part of France he was from. Turns out it was Guillermo, and he's from Uruguay, which is nowhere even close. He wasn't offended, I just thought that was funny. And then Jenna, who works for the event, pictured on the right there, and then there's a couple who, I don't know who they are. Now, I mentioned the wind. It turned out to be unfavorable. So pretty quickly, I was doing 500 watts and hemorrhaging time on the Wahoo Live segment to the KOM. So we're just going to focus on these very nice shots by Guillermo. This KOM was, and well, spoiler alert, is still held by James Pickley. I would not be getting this KOM. He's 31-year-old Canadian. He lived in Vegas for a while. He won the Tour de Beauce in 2018. He won Gila in 19, which was right around when he took this KOM. Great rider, really strong climber. This was one of those, I looked at his power, I was like, I'm definitely not getting this KOM. 429 watts for 13 minutes. I could maybe do that on a good day, but I was not going to be on a good day, and we would need perfect conditions, which I did not have. Now here we are on the straight flat / downhill section where I should really be recovering, but instead I'm pushing a lot of watts and still losing time into this massive headwind. You get the idea. So let's get back to the fancy camera and the beautiful view, focus on that a little bit. It is a really cool shot. It's not every day I get to have a quality camera person. I appreciate Latop for putting that together. You can also see me thinking about quitting. Here's me thinking maybe I should just try this another day or just not make a video for this trip, except I told Latop that I would. And then it's just, all right, I'm not going to quit. I'm going to keep going. All of this went through my head as I rode up this hill. And speaking of Le Top, this is Le Top of the climb, and we'll get to Le Top, the event, very soon. Look, somebody left a box of tissues here for my tears. That's nice. Well, we're staying up here with all your little things. As national parks go, Red Rocks is cycling friendly. Fortunately, Emily did not join me on this trip. She was at home with the creature watching nature shows. Scary nature shows. One thing that's nice about Vegas is that you never know if it's day or night, which does mean that they serve room service breakfast. You can get pancakes at 4 in the morning, you get pancakes at 5 in the afternoon, because it's all the same in the casino. So that's all in there 24/7. But I didn't want to get up that early, so my breakfast will be an espresso liquid shot, which will get the job done. All right, we're riding to the start early this morning with the other pro guest, Alex Steeda. Edmonton keep the lead last night.
They kicked ass.
They were watching hockey. The final score 5-1?
5-1.
Nice. Happy for you.
Yeah, thank you.
Is it, to me it's cold. Your Canadian arms are open. But it'll be a nice day.
It's chilly, got the wind vest on.
You'll admit this is chilly.
Yeah.
Okay, normally Canadians like, you're soft. Then we got two legends from Redlands joining us today. A lot of California on this ride. We are 10 minutes to start, and we don't have our packets yet. The other pro guest was Andy Schleck, who was supposed to meet us in the lobby to ride together. We felt bad. He was 5 minutes late, so we left. We thought we ditched him. Turns out he took a car. He ditched us.
On your own?
Andy's going for the sprint. You don't need a lead out.
No, I do it on my own.
You sure?
Yeah. And then on the way back to the same place.
I'm going to sprint you. Okay. I'm going to do it. What's up? Can I say hi?
Yeah.
What's up? Oh. Yeah, we're good. 18 seconds to pet the dog. And we're off. We got 700 riders back there.
Trying to say arrow here, save some energy.
Is it 699? Oh, no, 700. It is 700. So the top series is partnered with ASO of the Tour de France, hence the Andy Schleck. They got Didi the Devil flies out, which is cool. All I've ever heard him say is "Allez, allez." I wonder if he wears the horns on his flight, if they let him carry on the trident, the spear, whatever that is. The guy never loses energy. Anyway, we got a closed road through Red Rocks. I'm going slower than the day before, which is fine. The format of this is, it's not exactly a race. There's no pros here, but there's folks racing and there's prizes. You can win a Tour de France watch and the yellow jerseys, all that stuff. So I made the tactical mistake I made just now was I had fun on the first climb. I ended up with all the racer folks, but I have no interest in racing. So now I'm going to wait for a friendly pack to get me. It was still like 70 miles left. I got to connect with a friend I met on the internet, Remco Rinkema. This is a Dutch man who lives in Vegas, and you poker commentary. Explain whatever poker things you do.
Basically, there's a company called Poker Go, and we do all sorts of things with poker, production, TV, live streaming, and I'm a part of that, so it's really fun.
Do you gamble yourself?
I live in Vegas, so sometimes you just have to.
Okay. Are you good?
Good at poker, bad at gambling.
Over the course of your life, how much are you up from gambling?
Enough to afford cycling as a hobby, let's just say that.
Nobody's up, man.
No, but that's what I'm saying. I'm bad at gambling, but good enough at poker.
Oh, okay,
so
okay.
The poker pays for the bikes and the gambling.
Got it. So I keep seeing signs, tortoise crossings, beware of tortoise. And now I'll be pissed if I don't see a tortoise. Are they around?
I'm right here.
Okay, that was good, but for real.
So it's not hot enough yet.
Oh.
So when it gets really hot, they come into the road.
The tourists come out.
You see them much more often on the mountain bike trails.
Okay. But you do see them.
I have seen them.
Okay.
I have saved one.
Oh, wow.
It got on its side. I put it back upright.
Hero. So far, the tortoise sign to actual tortoise ratio is very poor. There's one more because you saved them.
Yes.
So I found a nice group of civil, not racing folks, and we hit one of those super long climbs that's so straight, very deserty. It looks flat. We're going 5%. This whole half of the highway is closed. They're letting the cars by each direction on the other side. But it's funny, like, I still have to ride in the shoulder. I can't help it. I'm so conditioned. And you got these things, which I'm not sure if I want to see one of those. That looks a little bit scary. And I also wonder who would win in a fight between a tortoise and an elk. I'm not sure what that thing with the horns is. Also, who would win a fight between the elk and Dee Dee the devil and his horns. It's a long climb, topped out at 5,400 feet. You can see snow over there. Vegas does not get the reputation it deserves for cool outdoor things. At 5,000 feet, I'll come up with these things. And then also, nor does it get a reputation for weird cowboy statues. I don't know where these, a lot of these savages just blowing right by the aid stations. But I stopped. This is the Mountain Springs, world famous Mountain Springs Saloon with wicked bins and slots, barbecue, and ice. We are in Joshua Tree country, which is always nice. I did choose the 75-mile distance, the 75 and a 45. So I went long, but it's not too long. What's up? Moment of respect for my new bar tape. I got a new bar tape. Look at that. Beautiful Silka. Yeah. Also ran into Jess, Remco's fiance. Congratulations.
Thank you.
I think when I started following Remco, you weren't riding bikes.
No.
And I slowly watched you get infected.
Yes, I was.
And now you're like a serious fast person.
Yeah, I was riding a year in tennis shoes.
I haven't seen any caribou or bighorn sheep or any of that.
Yeah, they slept in today.
Smart. Over here we got a gypsum mine. If anyone knows what they do with gypsum, please leave a comment. Otherwise I have to Google it. Here, tortoise, 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 tortoise. Here, tortoise, tortoise. You never know.
Coming across the finish line.
Super fun ride. This is my last time doing this. Super fun ride. What the f? That is not funny. What is that, sunscreen? Sunscreen. Big thanks to the folks at the top for having me this weekend. Super fun time. Nice to meet all these folks here. Did not gamble whatsoever, so I will come home with my wallet intact. And I'm gonna go clean the mirror. I'm not gonna make the maid do that. Don't worry.